necessarily, I would say, let me see how I can put this. Give me a second. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to explain this. When we do awareness lives, right? When we do awareness lives on people, right? Scammers, beggars, etc., right? I see a lot of awareness, lives out there, right? And there's nothing wrong with hosting a live about an awareness, right? Because I believe that they should, If something needs to be brought to their attention about something, I agree, right? So what I've been seeing lately is if you, as yourself, host an awareness about somebody, somehow, some way, when a creator, and I've done some research, when a creator makes an awareness on somebody, okay, I believe they should turn off gifts. That's my opinion. You guys have a right to disagree or agree with that, okay? And these are other creators that I've watched. This is nothing like what I've seen. These are other people. But the thing is that if you're hosting an awareness, you're hosting an awareness for a person that's dry begging on TikTok, right? So why are you receiving gifts by hosting an awareness live? Because if you think about it and you run the numbers in your head, that is considered dry begging. That is dry begging. Because you don't go on social media and host an awareness. You host an awareness, you shouldn't be getting gifts, right? So, and I agree with holding lives about someone who's doing something wrong, right? I agree with that. Don't get me wrong, I do. But the bottom line is it shouldn't be about the money. It should be about awareness. So when you see these people getting gifts thrown at them for talking about another creator on this app because they're doing something wrong, you're making money off of them because those haters don't like that creator. So either way, if you're not all about the money and you don't want money, then turn your live gifts off, or you're not spreading awareness on anything. You're spreading awareness on how you are when you're receiving gifts. That's not spreading awareness. It's not. You know what I'm saying? No. Gifts is no. No, that's incorrect. But that's me, right? I agree, right? I agree that people should have awareness issues. They should, because everybody has every right to spread awareness about somebody, okay? Now, if people want to support their creators or whatnot, hey, I'm all for that. But you're throwing gifts when you're talking about someone's awareness on what they're doing is wrong. You're throwing gifts at that person. What awareness are you really showing? You're showing that you want to get gifts off of that person. And that's just, I'm leaving it like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I look at it. Everybody can go ahead and, disagree or disagree with me, and that's fine. I wanted to say that. That's just how I look at life. That's how I see it. I call it how I see it. Respectfully, I can understand your view. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hold on one sec. I mean, okay, maybe it's not dry begging, okay, but okay. So chat. Let me ask you a question out of respect. Let me ask you, okay? What are your opinions on that? What are your opinions? Let's I want to hear your opinions on that. Like, how do you feel about it? Let's just go ahead, and I just want to ask you guys how you guys feel about it. It's not dry begging, okay, but definitely hypocritical, okay. if they're making awareness, they shouldn't be getting gifts. Okay. I think it depends on their motive. Okay. I don't go live for money, but that's me. I respect that. Okay. All right. Oh, okay, so, right, awareness pages does put in the work to research that. I agree. 100% I agree with that. 125 million%. And like I said, right, I'm not sitting here saying it's wrong. I'm not saying that. You know what I'm saying? But that's true. A lot of people don't know how to turn it off. That's very true. I can't argue with you on that. That is very true. I definitely agree with you. I have seen too many people post for awareness. How do we know it's real? I mean, you can do your research on it, right? You can. You can do, like, if it's public record, you can do it, right? But don't they get paid for views on those pages also? I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that's how it works, but I'm not 100% sure though. I think battling is begging, yelling for people to throw money at them to win. That's true. That is very true. That's a very good point. Good point on that. Depends on how much they do and how far they take it. They are successful. They deserve the gifts. That's very true. Good point. People gift out appreciation from the time people put into spreading awareness. I agree. I agree with that. They have to get huge views to get paid. That's very true, Miss Red. That's very true. Like I said, it's not an argument. It's not an argument, and I don't want to like bring it. I just wanted to see respectfully on what you guys see and how you guys view that. That's all I'm saying. I think a lot of people don't think about turning gifts off. I don't think so either. Like, and listen, there's nothing wrong because, right, social media, right? People that go on social media, right? Everybody wants money. You know what I'm saying? It's like if people didn't want money, they wouldn't do the stuff on social media. Just like businesses out there on TikTok, right? So they post their business out there, right? To create the Telegram, whatever you want to call that. My apologies. You know what I'm talking about, right? And to get followers, right? To buy their product, right? So that's how they make money, to go on social media, right? So, if you're doing the right way, on a social, yes, Telegram, yes, there it is. Yeah, that's what I'm talking, okay, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. If you do it the right way, there's no right or wrong for making money on social media, but you gotta do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? And I told everybody in my chat, right? I don't like to battle. I hate it. I don't like it. It's weird. And I'd rather go make the money and pay my own way, right? That's just me, right? That's just how I look at the reality of life. But battling once every blue moon, it's not a bad deal. It's not a bad thing, right? But, if you're constantly, these top creators, right? They're battling all the time, right? Because they have a high following, right? And you have supporters who want to support those top creators, right? And I'm all for the support, right? I'm all for it. But I believe it's how you go about it. That's just how I see it. And I call it like I see it. And there's going to be people that aren't going to, agree with me. And there's going to be people that do agree with me. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? Because we're all different. We all think differently when those type of situations come into play. You know what I'm saying? So that's just something that I see for myself. And I'm not trying to be rude and I'm not trying to be disrespectful. If I am, then I apologize. But that's how I see it. And I just don't agree with it. You know what I'm saying? So poor people on fixed income throwing gifts to her acknowledged, kind of sad. I have more respect for people who actually hustle on the corner than get up and leave their room. That's true. Battling is a modern day panhandling period. You have a cup and asking people to give you change. That's true. Good point. You are actually entertaining. I try to have fun, Oh, man. But let's remove this subject. I just wanted to touch base on that. I don't want to have an argument on my chat. I just wanted to see what your opinions are. So I appreciate your input, and I appreciate your opinions on that matter. So thank you guys for sharing your opinions, and we're going to change the subject right now and move on with my platform. If you guys don't mind, out of respect, I do appreciate that. Thank you. Good debate. All right. Danny, my son, who is 34, went to his first day